Hola, mi amigos, and welcome to part 2 of this very special Mass Effect Andromeda review and preview. Here we're picking up about where we left off in the first part. And looking here, we just got a conversation between some random folks here, and this is great. It really adds to the whole experience. You know, you're on the ship, you've been unfrozen, and so have some other people. You know, and talking and stuff, and you got some people who are unfreezing some of the other people. Sort of an interesting question is, how many people were like unfrozen? Who were the first ones unfrozen? Were there some people who were, you know, sort of never frozen? I mean, because obviously some people were unfreezing other people. There had to be some people unfrozen to unfreeze them. So how did all that work? It's an interesting question there. 2 billion light years away, so you get the old subtitles here. Welcome to Andromeda, indeed. It's great, and again, this whole ambiance here sort of reminds me of the great one of the greatest games out there, Fallout 4. I sort of imagine if when you went in that first vault, you know, instead of all the, you know, terrible things that happened, you know, if everything went as it was, you know, as was advertised, as they advertised it was going to go. You know, you get frozen, you're frozen for X number of years, and then everybody's unfrozen and alive and whatnot. Obviously very different than what happened, but if it had gone that way. See, look, here's me running. The other one was me walking, now here's me running. We see quite the difference there. Roger's quite the track star there. That was very fast. You know, imagine, you know, if things had gone well, as I was saying, it would have looked something like this, right? Because everybody's, you know, for the most part, everybody is healthy and doing their thing, and it's sort of getting acclimated and all. The losing gravity thing had to be, you know, a heck of a experience for the people involved in it. Looking around the various people, here's a data pad. We're going to examine that, I think. There we go. The message from Captain Dunn. Captain Dunn, whoever that is. Who is Captain Dunn? I don't know. 600-year voyage. The Helios Cluster. Year 2819. It's quite a year. Very far in the future. Unusual celestial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates to follow. We like those updates. We like updates are good. Make things that much more interesting, don't they? Looking around, various people doing their thing, and here's another data pad there. If we want to go get that, maybe. Maybe not yet, though. We're going to look at this here first. Here's the journal. Look at the journal. Prologue, Hyperion. Meet your father, the Pathfinder, on the Hyperion's bridge. The priority ops. There's allies and relationships. Loyalty missions are included in this category. Helios assignments here. Additional tasks here. Every little bit helps. Those are your completed missions. Okay, so we have these different types of missions. And the one has a little symbol beside the priority ops. I guess that's the only one that has an active mission, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's got a symbol there on the left, you see. You sort of guess as to what that means exactly. Here we go. Here's the Codex. We'll look at the Codex. Andromeda Initiative. Yes. Known associates. The Initiative and Pathfinders. Well, these are known associates here. Sam, which is the very unfortunate replacement for ED, or, you know, I guess. We want ED back. We really do. Did I mention that before? I think I did. Much prefer ED to Sam. Much prefer. Tremendous difference. Okay, and there's Scott Ryder, the brother, who they can't wake up. You're not supposed to worry about that, you know. Hey, frozen hundreds of years, can't wake him up. You know, maybe we'll check back sometime. You know, you would think that if something like that were really happening, you wouldn't leave his side. You surely wouldn't be going on some sort of random mission. You say, I'm staying here with my brother. I'm going to do everything I can to help him get better. We're going to stay on top of the, you know, reports, and we're going to help the people involved to do their job, to get him awake, because he's your brother. You know, he's not just another random member of the crew. Be that as it may. He might as well be another random member of the crew for the sake of the fact that you're just walking off and leaving him to his fate, you know. And not even worrying. You're not supposed to even worry about it, you know. Hey. Anyway, so that's unfortunate. But it seems like sort of in some of these Bioware games, they don't really treat your family properly, you know, like, it's like in Dragon Age 2, you know, like most or all of them, depending on how you play the game, get killed, and your character doesn't seem to really care that much. Like, what in the world, you know? That's just not right. We're looking at the different things here, and you can read on the screen. But yeah, come on, family is so important, so very important, and it's not really treated, I feel like, in these Bioware games, you know, as important as it really is. So, you know, various menus here, sort of looking through different things. And hopefully I'm going to get back to the main game here soon, because I want to get back to the main game. But is there anything else we haven't looked at here yet? There's always something else to look at, but here we go. Here we can go over to that data pad. As you know, it's another data pad. Who knows what's on it? You don't know until you read it. Why don't we go read it? We're looking around. We're taking in the ambience. Because, you know, there really is no hurry. That's true. There's really no hurry, because there's still more things to read, and you really want to savor everything. Here we go. Now we're getting to it. A message from Gian Garson. And that's always cool. Gian Garson. Very cool. The dawn of a new era. She promises it will be worth it. It's the new life you've always dreamed about. It's great. It is. It's such a great experience. You know, you can't point to any one thing and say, boy, this is mind-blowing necessarily, just one thing, but it's like the whole thing is sort of, you know, the experience is great. So what people are talking here? Nobody's eaten in 600 years. Well, you know, if you're frozen, you know, you wouldn't be eating, would you? They said nobody, but somebody must have been unfrozen, because again, people are unfreezing other people, right? So somebody must have been unfrozen in the first place, but, you know, whatever. Now we got a thing here. Something is going wrong. A surge in power readings. Now looky here, this is sort of your first actual thing to do. To really do. This is something I did very poorly. Just, you know, I don't know if you call it a spoiler alert, but I did this really badly. I don't know if that really counts as a spoiler. It's just... Ryder can fix it. She does have a scanner. Corey is very confident. And if she knew how bad I was at this, she wouldn't have been as confident. So we found the one thing. And so I'm looking everywhere else. I found the one in that area. So the other things to scan must be somewhere else, right? Wrong. So, yes, got to find it. But we're looking everywhere else, and we're not going to find it because it's going to take me a while. So, you know, because I really did this badly. I mentioned I did this badly, very badly. You can feel free to laugh at this because this was very bad. I really don't know how I didn't, because I am here and I'm finding nothing. You know, spoiler alert, everything to find is in that one little area where I found the first one. So basically looking at all of this area like here and everywhere else is just going to go nowhere for me. But I don't know that. Because I'm looking at this whole area, right? I found this one, here on the left-hand side. Maybe there's something else on the right-hand side. Maybe toward the top something, maybe. I don't know. And the answer is no to that. Again. Everything is really in that one little area. And if I'd stayed in that one little area, it would have gone a whole lot better for me. And I would recommend that you do that if you want to solve this thing and in anything like a timely manner. It's a good thing there was no actual timer on this thing. It acts like it's about to explode and you have to be quick. It's a good thing you don't really have to be quick, because if you did, it would have just exploded. It's just the way it went. It's unfortunate. But eventually, and sooner or later, this whole area where I found the first thing to scan is where I'm going to find the rest of it. But I'm looking everywhere. Where is it? Where are these things I need to scan? Where are they? Are they over here? No. Are they over here? No, they're not there. Not there. I just look everywhere. It does make sense in a way that, if you find the one on the left-hand side, there's going to be something else on the right-hand side, And, what I didn't understand was that everything's over there on the left. But it's cool how you have this thing. It would have been nice maybe to explain it a little better, or in a way that I was able to understand better, put it that way. There's Bill Cora, not being helpful, but, being encouraging before, very confident, very helpful in that regard. Really had confidence. So that was nice. But I'm still looking around and failing. But it's something a little different, It's not your usual, go here, blow something up, go here, fight some people, It's, go scan some stuff. And again, if they explained exactly what I'm looking for better, or, the area. Here, see, there's another one. And boom, once I got this other, I think the next one, the third one was also pretty quick, I think. And I'm keeping on looking. Once you find both in the same little area, you sort of learn, maybe I better stay in this little area. Maybe that's where they all are, Because I've stayed in this area. And hopefully I'm about to find the third one. I don't remember exactly how quick it was. Got it there? Yes. Scan complete. Alright. Found the bad relay.
Found it! Bad relay!
Yes. I can go reset it. Now, of course, the question is, where do you reset it? And the little thingy up there is a clue. So the power terminal, if we're going up there, that's sort of where they're running. You run right past it. Walking is slow. Running is fast. I mean, like,
There! It's reset!
it's like walking is really slow, and running is really fast. It's, that could have been the end of everyone in the cryo bay. It's a good thing that the situation wasn't quite as urgent as they were letting on. Or it would have been the end of everyone in the cryo bay. Because I was very bad at that. But again, that does bring up something I wanted to speak on. Which is, I wanted to save the game here, but you can't save the game here. I wanted to speak on how, I'm going to look around here. The walking is really slow, the running is really fast, and there needs to be a bit more of a happy medium, It's like the walking should be a little faster, the running maybe a little slower. I don't want to say the running should be slower, but because you always like to run fast, right? But if there wasn't such a huge difference, if the walking could be a little, or maybe like another speed, something like a fast walk, because, like, look how slow this is, and then you have to run, and then it's like crazy fast. Like, I don't want to be going that fast. If I want to be going that fast, that's great, but what if I don't? You sort of feel like a little out of control as well, when you're running. It doesn't feel right, Adventure begins. Yes. Alright. So all that and the we saved the lives of all those people. Getting ready to go to the bridge. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to pause for now, because I want to make this video a little bit shorter for you, the fans. I want to see, and then you can tell me in the comments, do you like the videos a little shorter? Do you want them a little longer? Would you like to see me go to the bridge in this video? Or do you like this nice and short? Do you wait till the next video for me to go to the bridge, right, and continue the adventure? So the other videos I think is going to be longer than this one's going to be, but at least that's what I'm shooting for right now. So let me know how you like it in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this edition of the Sir Gladiator Show. And until next time, have a great day.